I laid out an example spread for my Know Thyself or Know Yourself spread so I can give you a quick explanation for you to understand my reading. Now there's 4 main cards. This is what you know, this is what is and can be yours, and this is self and self-awareness. And over here is the future card. And there's 4 clarification cards to each main card. And then up above is the energy of the reading card. And over on the right on the bottom is a rune, because I'll be doing a rune reading after the tarot reading. And on with the readings. Hi there, Pisces. This is a general June reading that's the sequel to my June love reading. Now, I just threw out a love reading to see how welcomed it would be on my channel and to see how well liked the Lenormand cards are. But the Lenormand cards are a different beast, and we'll see how welcomed they will be. Now, there's been some changes since April with the planets going in and out of retrograde, and it was kind of a chaotic time, and I think there was a little backlash in May. And then here in June, it's more smooth sailing, but since there's been some endings and new beginnings, it's required some decision making. And if not that, some readjustments. And I think out of all the signs, you're the only one that's just having some minor readjustments, because this looks like an excellent spread. Now, the overall energy of your reading is the Emperor. He's a good commanding force to oversee things, because he's the one that imposes spoken and written words and rules to run his kingdom. It's more like a patriarch of a household that sets the rules so the children don't get out of line. And here too, he's the energy of structure, responsibility, and order. And he symbolizes power, leadership, authority. You know, this could be you. This could be somebody in your life, particularly an elder that you go to for counsel. But the Emperor reminds you not to abuse your power when you're in a position of authority. And he emphasizes logical structure over emotional desires. It's saying just don't fly off the handle and make decisions with your emotions. Back them up by logic and reason. He symbolizes balance and stability. And this is a good thing to have right now. Now over on the left for what you know, you receive the 4 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. This is a time-out card. It's a respite from challenges and conflict. It's more like you're convalescing and wondering what the next challenges will be. But you're feeling a little mentally drained, maybe even close to physical illness, because you've been doing too much. A lot of times when I see this card, it says that people are ignoring the good things in their life. It's more about readjusting your attitude. And as I said, a lot of people are readjusting how they think. And that goes along with your attitude. But for you with the Wheel of Fortune there, it's saying give it a little time. You know, don't rush into things, because things are going to get better and the wheel is on the upswing for you. And this card does remind you that there's an abstract, cyclic nature to life, and especially the motion of destiny and fate, because you can intercede into destiny, but you can't once fate has been set. And sometimes things are already preordained. But here it's saying that there is good fortune expected. All we have to understand is that the most constant thing in life is change. It might seem paradoxical, but it's true. And it's telling you that with optimism, you can find good luck and abundance. Now over on the right for what is or can be yours, you received the Empress twice. And the Magician, because I pulled another clarification card. Oh yeah, there's balance going on here because she's balancing out the Emperor. This is the nurturing mother, the Alamata, married to the patriarch and father. This is yin and yang. This is good and bad. This is right and left. And she's about fertility and beauty, growth. And all of this is saying new beginnings because you've got the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, and the fertility of the Empress along with the Emperor. And the Magician is working off the fertility of the Empress. He creates something from nothing. He has the command of his world just like the Emperor commands his world. And he actually symbolizes infinite possibilities. But it's you to channel these energies into ideas that will form into some kind of substance. He's using his willpower and ambition. He gives you all the tools you need. And all you have to do is have the ambition to apply your knowledge, to transform them into your dreams. Now this is reinforced by the cards on the right for self and self-awareness. You receive the Two of Wands and the Three of Cups. The Two of Wands is about making plans, decisions. It can mean balance, which seems to predicate this whole spread. And also partnership. And the Three of Cups reinforces the partnership idea because it's a celebration card, but it's normally about teamwork and shared accomplishments. No one's on an isolated island. And even if the Magician is making these ideas, he needs a support group. People that's behind him, helping him. And now it's saying, yeah, if you play your cards right and you use the logic of the Emperor and the fertility of the Empress, the ideas of the Magician, and the luck of the Wheel of Fortune, you are going to be celebrating. And now you're going into some kind of completion too, because the future cards are Judgment and the World. Now Judgment is number 20 and the World is number 21. So you're graduating. You're at the end of a cycle. And you might be judging yourself and how you performed, or maybe you're judging other people of how they performed in the past in your experience of life. But this card is also about forgiveness. It's time to bury the hatchet about past things. Grace is unconditional forgiveness, and you can't have a rebirth until you forgive yourself and everybody else. And this is related to the Wheel of Fortune card. It is about rebirth. You might not think of the Wheel of Fortune as that, but yes, it is. And the World card is saying you came to a completion point. You have earned and learned and you gained, and now you're ready for some new challenges. But they want you to take the posture of the Emperor and make good decisions with reason and logic. Because right now with the Two of Wands, you're back there making plans. And you're starting to launch these plans with the Magician and the Empress. And now that you're out of the Four of Swords mode, hopefully you buried the hatchet and are moving on. Because you're in a completion point and it is time to move on. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.